Let's Academy, Jared Cattoor here again, and in this video we're going to be talking about the third mode, the Phrygian mode, alright? Phrygian. Now Phrygian is super cool, it has a very unique sound. Now remember, we talked about each chord in the harmonized scale, if we relate to C, it's like we have major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, right? So Phrygian comes out of the third chord, so major, minor, minor. So it comes out of a minor chord, and that means it will be some type of a minor scale. So, easy way to think about it, right? We're in the key of C major. We just play from the E note though. We start on the note E, not on C. Right? Remember we learned that scale pattern. And if we just start on E, and we start from E and we go to E, now that is one way you can easily play Phrygian, right? So starting from the third note in any major scale and stopping on the third note, and that is going to give you the sound of Phrygian. Now, Phrygian is a minor scale, and the very special thing about Phrygian is it has a flat 9, or a flatted second, okay? So from the root, a half step up, we have this note. And it creates a lot of tension. It's very cool. And the most common place that you'll hear Phrygian is kind of like the example you heard in the intro, but really in like flamenco music. It's like a very typical chord progression in flamenco and some Latin and Spanish music and things like that. So that's really, and also I think that we hear this in metal as well, but really, I say like flamenco music is very common to hear this, and also just know that anytime you have a minor chord, in this case E minor, and then a major chord, a half step above it, that is the sound of Phrygian. That's the most normal progression you hear for Phrygian. So a minor chord, a half step up, major chord. And if you hear those two things happening, then you just start with the minor chord, whatever note that is, you make that your Phrygian scale. And that's going to be the scale you need for that sound. That specific sound needs Phrygian because that's just what that sound is, okay? So let's go ahead and check out the pattern. So like I said before, of course, one way you can easily do that is start on the third note of the major scale and go up until the third note again. So if we're in C, we did this pattern every time. So you can keep going, and that will give you the sound of Phrygian. So you can do that if you need to. I'm going to give you another pattern though that you can play. So let's go ahead and let's start on all the way up here at the 12th fret. We could also do this open, because it's exactly the same, right? The 12th fret is the octave. So it's like the 12th fret is the open note here. We can start there, but let's go ahead and start on the 12th fret. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about what are the scale degrees that a Phrygian scale creates naturally, right? So what it is, if we relate it to the major scale, remember we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what this is, it's 1, flat 2, flat 3, and flat 3 always makes it minor, by the way. The difference between a major scale and a minor scale is always the third. If it's just a normal 3, it's major. If it's a flat 3, it's minor, okay? Just something to consider. But so we have 1, flat 2, that's the special stuff. Flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 1. Now if we were using C, what would that be, right? Because C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, right? So if we did that from C, it would be C, but we have to make a flat 2, so it would be D flat. A flat 3 would be E flat instead of normal. And then 4 is the same, so F. 5 is the same, G. Now flat 6, so A flat. Flat 7, B flat. And then C. So those are the scale degrees, and those are the special distances between the notes that create Phrygian. It's a minor scale, it's like a minor scale, like a natural minor, which we'll get there soon. Basically it's like natural minor with a flatted second instead of a normal second, okay? It's one way to think about it. But anyway, let me go ahead now and show you a scale pattern that you can use. We're going to start on E. We're going to play E Phrygian because C is our parent mode, right? But remember, the tonal center is now E. So the note, the chord that a song will begin and end on will be E minor, which is the third chord in C major, right? So Phrygian comes from the third chord. Here's a pattern that you can play. We'll start on E. We'll start on the 12th fret all the way up here. Going to play first finger on E, second finger on F, third finger on G. So it's like 1, 2, and 4, talking about the fingers. The next string we're going to play first finger on A, third finger on B, pinky on C. So it's like 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then again 1, 3, 4. But actually E is here, so it's like E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. That's actually one octave. Okay? But if we keep going now, starting on E, so we play the pinky for the flat 2. Next string, we play the first finger on G, third finger on A. Now we go to the next string, first finger on B, second finger on C, third finger on D, first finger on E, to the next string. And actually that's it, first finger there, but we can keep playing because we have more notes available. So E, second finger on F, pinky on G. Okay, so one way to think of it is like, with only the finger numbers, it's like 1, 2, 4, next, 1, 3, 4, again the same, 1, 3, 4, next, 1, 3, next, 1, 2, 4, next, 1, 2, 4. So, go ahead and learn that pattern, and remember to play from E to E though, to know where are the E's, where are the roots of the key. So, now that you've got that pattern down, let's go ahead and experiment with it, right? I'll put my backing track on. It's E minor and F major. And like I said, this is the most common type of way that you hear the Phrygian sound. A minor chord and a major chord a half step above it, alright? So let's do a little something. Now the special stuff about Phrygian is the half steps. You should play the half steps a lot. That gives it that sound. And I end on E because E is the tonal center. Right? So when you end it, end on E. Alright? So here, that's an example. So play with the half steps a lot and make sure to really focus on the E notes because that is the tonal center, that's the sound we want. So now I'm going to give you an opportunity to play it as well. Ready? Let's go ahead and try. Here we go. Alright, so that is that. So Phrygian, the third mode, coming off the third chord, which is minor, and that's why it is a minor type of scale. The special stuff is the half steps in this scale, especially right before the root. In this case, the root is E, right? So anyway, that's it for the Phrygian mode. So make sure you've got this scale pattern down. Now, of course, you can check out backing tracks online. You'd say, E Phrygian backing track, and you can use this. Or if it's in a different key, like let's say it's A Phrygian, you take this same exact scale pattern that we learned, but you just need to start on the note A. So you need to know where the notes are on the guitar. And if you know that A is here, then you just play the exact same pattern and just start and end on the note A. Okay? So that's that. Get the scale pattern down. Check out some backing tracks, practice this. play with the sound a lot, have a lot of fun with the sound of Phrygian, all right? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this scale, and we'll see you in the next lesson.